Hello guys, Susanna here. I'm back again with a video that I want to start making a beautiful heirloom journal like I saw in, I'm going to link Wendy's Journal Adventures and Roxy Creation. I'll link the videos that I'm talking about underneath. This is my ideas journal, and I want to create a family history keepsake journal like the collector's one. This was sort of the inspiration, because this is like the sample. I've put in some of the beads. Still got to put that button there, and I've got to do still quite a bit of sewing, and I might even put nature or just something in there, like stitch it on there. So I was going to originally use a different book. Which one? This one, which is a like similar size, but the spine wasn't big enough, and it probably would have been better. But and then I was going to go this one, which is massive, and the spine's bigger, but the book is just so huge. It's probably just a little bit too big. So I found this one, and ironically, it's about Australian history, or yesteryear, like heirloom stuff. So I've just reinforced it. So what I want to do is, I'm glad it's about 1.5 inches spine, which is really good, gives me a bit of room to move. So this is going to be my heirloom of all my bits and pieces. This is going to go in there. I was actually thinking have a page of my favourite stamps. I've got, what else have I got? I've got, these will just be, this just sort of reminds me of me when I was younger, like even the little clogs, but I was quite wavy blonde hair. That reminds me of my son a little bit, and this is like a little Dutch girl. Lily of the Valley, which is what Susanna means. I'm going to put that in there somehow. I've got all bits and pieces. So it's something to store, like a memory journal that you can store. This was my your memories of things that you've had in your past. This was at my mum's funeral when she passed away. I think I might have one from my dad somewhere. This is when I had my gastric sleeve operation, so that was something that I might even coffee dye these. The vintage blend, that was when I did my teas, so it's now Vintage Blend Studios, but I used to sell teas. I don't know if it's reflecting or not. Let's look. Oh, aren't they? They are so nice. They were from Tafelgut. They were from Germany, and I just stopped doing it. I had tea parties and all that kind of stuff because it was just getting so expensive to purchase them, but they were beautiful. This is when I had my shop. It's me. So I'll put that in there, and when I had my business name, that's me when I was, so 5th wedding anniversary, so I probably would have been about 24 maybe. Vintage, Susanna's Vintage Style, my business name, that was the shop. Some of the receipts from orders that I did, just bits and pieces, and I've also got, I want a photocopy of wedding certificate and some really nice personal letters and all that kind of stuff. Sort of a cross between the one that Wendy made and the antique journal that I saw from Roxy Creation. I just recently got this in the mail. I might even incorporate that somehow and might put some sample like stitches on there. Like I've got the samples here, but I was wanting to do, I might even put in some felt or some fabric and put some samples and lace, my favourite lace doilies, and what else have I got? I've got really nice, just got that in the mail, even though that's new, it's really nice. I've got, that's my husband's heritage, Scottish. So I've got some really nice postcards I wouldn't mind putting in there. And then I've got some family photos. It's my sister. This is my mum and dad and the 4 oldest children. So I'll incorporate photos and bits and pieces. This is my grandfather. Actually photocopied off quite a few of these because I thought they would be nice as vintage. My grandmother and grandfather from my mum's side when they were young. So I photocopied off a few and I thought they'd be nice to share. What else have I got? Quite a few bits and pieces of all the family. This is my mum and dad. This is my mum and dad pile. Look at them, they're so cute. They just look. Oh. Everyone says I look a lot like my mum, which I do. But they're just so cute. They went out when they were about 16, and they got married when they were about 23. They had to wait a long time after the war. So yeah, so I've got that, which I have put away, and I initially had started making this, our family album. And I've got this awesome book which I got from the op shop, which I got those from, and it's got paternal grandparents and all that kind of stuff. So I might incorporate some of these in there as well, husband's genealogy and all that. And I initially made this, which looks like a scrapbooking page, but it's come out, so that is really annoying because I put in all this work, and that's on my heirloom page 1. So this is from my mum's side, yeah, wife's maternal great grandparents. I think that's when they're older, I don't know. Yeah, Fatesmas. And that's, yeah, so that's from my mum's side. And then I've got pictures of my dad's side too, so I'll probably incorporate some of these, which I might even just use the papers because they're really quite good. But also get yourself, I'm going to coffee dye these rather than this A3 size, so I'll just, rather than getting 2 pieces, I'll just get the one which I can pull out and fold up, rather than having to join them all together, if you know what I mean. So that'll be 1 page, and it's a lot easier than having to put them 2 pages together. So what I'm going to do today is figure out, actually I might check this. I was even thinking of putting this in there somehow. This is my page that I use to dye all those laces and everything for this. And I really love how it's turned out. It's really arty and it's so me. So I might even do it that way and just make it as a, because it's nice on that side. It's not too bad on that side, a bit of stamping. But I'll just do the one that, I think, cut that up and maybe put some artwork or whatever on there because I quite like it. Now, I'll keep this one at the back for gluing. Oops. So, this is something that I would really love. It's almost like a craft with me challenge thing. That's something that we can do, like my seasonal art collage over the year. And I'll, you know, drag it out and work on it every now and again. So what I would probably have to do is have to cut some of that off, which is annoying, but at least that's going to stay in there. And then on the other side I might work on some other pictures from my mum's side. So there we go, at least those are finally going to get a home. And then these are these pages, so see, perfect. I don't have to, also I'm going to coffee dye some of them. That's the A3 size, so it's 2 A4s. I don't know what they would be in America or England or whatever. A4 is a standard size, and this is a double, so that, you know, I'll just put that in, and then I'll coffee dye some of them. But for now, what I would like to do, I was umming and ahhing whether I would use this as the cover because it's quite textural, but I might have it as the first front page because I don't want these beads digging into some of the papers and everything underneath, so I'll probably have that as the top page, and I'm probably going to sew another page underneath. I don't know what I'll do on the back of that yet, we'll see. Maybe another sampler, so or some laces. Could probably put like a lace pocket and some fabric and all that kind of stuff, and tuck some ephemera and bits and pieces in there. So you can get some ideas from you know, just what you come up with, but also from Wendy's one. So for starters, I've got to work out what kind of theme that I want to have, but I know that I would like to have that as the front cover. I think that would be nice. Where are we? Look. And I'm going to get out some of my favourite like, you know, Tim Holtz papers and all that kind of stuff, because it's for myself, and this is what I'm wanting, you know, like why I want you guys to do this as well, because we've made so many journals and done this beautiful journey together, and it would be nice to actually record what we've done. Might take that off there. There we go. Now, how wide is it? I think this book, and I think Wendy's book was the same, is 12, which is the size of a 12¼ by 9. So 12 by 9, which is good because it works out. It's the size of a scrapbooking page. See, once I've taken off that bottom bit, it's pretty much the right size, but then I've got to cut it at 9. I took off that little bit extra strip. I've got a little bit more room on here. Is it 9? Yep, it's actually a little bit in from 9, so I might go in a little bit. I'm going to go in a bit, then I might have it. Okay, yeah, we can use that. That can be a pocket. What I'm going to do on that is find a photo, and I think I may have one. I've got a really cute one with me sitting on my mum's knee with me and my brother when I was a little girl. I wouldn't mind putting there, but because it's a family thing, I don't know. And then I'm just going to probably get a bit of lace, put something like that on there. So that's what I know is going to be the cover. I want a real vintage look. That might even be a tad long. I might do it again on this side. Just a little bit. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, now, do I have that on there? And keep that, because it's the same height, and then just have another bit in the back. I think I might even be able to keep that like that, and so I know it extends on, because I'd like to have a bit of lace covering over that, but then underneath the lace will be, you know, something that I can put on there. So how wide is that? It's 1.5 inches, but I wouldn't mind going over it a little bit more. Okay, it's always the fun bit, not so interesting for you guys, but if you're creating along with me. 1.5 inches, might go a fraction more. Organise that properly. Now for the back. What's the one on the back? Okay. All these books and bits and pieces. Okay. These awesome papers. I really love these. I was actually thinking of sticking these on the back of that. My family's picture. And once I cut that up into size, this. Once I cut that up there, I might have to take off that, stick that on the back of there, and then yeah, on both the pictures. That'd be good actually. So that's being done. So I've picked myself some really nice pieces of really nice paper, and I really do like, see, that's really nice. I think I'll probably use this throughout, but I need some thick scrapbooking paper, which may end up being that. Really do want that vintage look. That looks pretty good. All of Tim Holtz is awesome. Nests and eggs. Ooh, don't mind that either. It's really pretty. I don't mind that because it's got some documents and stuff in there. We'll see. Bugs. Oh, I mean, I'll be using this throughout anyway. And I've got that too, but I do like that. That's nice. Actually, I think that's going to work, and some of these are going to go inside because it's a little bit more plainer, but it's got that really nice this on the back. But there we go. If I cut that part off, and then I'll be able to keep some of this. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Now, once again, I think it's 9 exactly. A little bit under. beautifully with this too. So I was thinking I might have to paint it, but I reckon I'm going to have to now. Oh, I like. I may even, you know, like seal it and all that kind of stuff in it, because it's on the back. I just want something plain. It's still pretty. And then I've still got this as well. So, okie dokie. Now, well, I'll turn it off and glue that down, so you don't have to endure. At the moment it's taken 20 minutes and we haven't even picked. I might even stick actually something on there. Hang 10. Okay, I'm back again. Before I glue this down, I got out some beautiful vintage lace. I think I might even use this one to go over the edge on here. So what I want to do, this is French lace I got from a mill market, made in France. It's sort of antique-y lace, so I love that. And then I'm going to put that on there like this, and then have that underneath there like that, and then stick this little guy there like that. And I might even hang some things. And I found this too, that I might even stick that on the edge before I stick it down. So first up, okay, I was going to just stick that down, but we've got to do some fun stuff. Whether I'm going to just glue that with this glue here, probably in the parts that are that are covered, maybe on the edge here. I'd rather have it down than not. Not too exciting for you to watch this, but you know, at least this dries clear, which is good. So if you put it on the bits that have got a bit more thickness to it, more likely you're not going to see it. Like the leaves and whatnot. Okay. Hopefully that should be alright. Yeah. I should glue that down. Doesn't matter if it's not on the edge, because I'll cut that. Now, as for this, I might use this Fabri-Tac, which is the right side. So hard to tell. Yeah, that one. Okay. Too much, because I don't want it showing through too much. Okay. Now it's going to go in the middle. I quite like the look of that. I don't know what it is about it. just got to go through with an awl through that and through the paper. To do. It's a bit scary. Okay. Grab my little guys. Wondering whether I have a bit of glue, which I may. Just under there. Never hurts. Never hurts to be reinforced. Okay. Any trouble with this glue? That's everywhere. Okay. Now I don't need to reinforce this because this is all going to be glued and put on the pretty. Now, I've got that there. I'm going to cut those bits off with long scissors. Now we're ready to put it on, and I might pause that. Okay, it's windy day today. Even though it is windy, it's actually a windy warm day, which is actually a little dangerous. It's a windy warm day. Do I need to, when I glue that down, so oh, I like, I mean, I'm going to get a picture to go in there, so oh, that looks really good. Okay, just test that. And then I'll probably have that underneath or maybe on top. I think maybe on top because it's going to be too bulky if it's underneath. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, back again. I've glued that down and then I wouldn't mind sealing it first. I think probably should have sealed it, but I mean especially the back, maybe with some Mod Podge or something like that. I really like how that's turned out, and then I'm probably going to, after it's been sealed, where are we? Might cut that just there. I just think it works beautifully. That in my little remnants thing. Just never know what you'd use them for. And then that will get glued onto here. That is gorgeous. I like it. So the next part that I do is I'm going to turn it around and then start with decorating the inside and back pages. And maybe even like do a little flip or something like that, so it'll be something that we can do. So this is why this needs this along here. It's going to have that there covering it once I've sewed the signatures in and all that kind of stuff. That is so pretty. Oh, I love it. Lace everywhere, just so me. This is what is so good about it. You can create your own. So go and get your own bits and pieces. Go and find your, you know, marriage certificates, birth certificates, old letters, and you know, maybe do some you know, I'll show you how to do a few bits and pieces along the way. So I also want to make, which is probably what I'm going to do in this next one. I'll find the pages first, and then I want to do a tutorial, just getting an old envelope, and then I've got this and putting a tag in there. So yeah, so that'll be the next one. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'm very excited about the journey of doing this, because this is something that I'm going to be keeping and handing on to my children and my children's children, so that they know that their ancestor was once into junk journaling, and this is the sort of story of their life. Okay guys, thank you very much, and I really hope that you can join along with me. That'd be fantastic for you to join in. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.